Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renae Novak at BlessedByCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you another Make It Monday tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you how to create this fun faux step card. This is really super simple, but it packs a great punch of a wow for a card, and you can actually set it up on a mantle or on a table if you're giving it to someone, especially someone who's not feeling well. These flowers will definitely brighten their day. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8. And you're going to score that on the 8-inch side at 3, 6, and 7. And then you're going to fold on those score lines. And you can burnish it with your bone folder, and that's going to make a step. Okay, so that's your 5.5 by 8. And then you're going to need a piece of cardstock that's the same color that measures 3 by 6. And then you're going to score that at 4 1/4. And you're going to want to put some adhesive on the back, some tear and tape on the back of that, because that is what is going to fold over on this card, the front of your card, to make it a faux step card. Okay, so then you're going to need some pieces to embellish this. So the white piece is going to measure 7 7/8 by 5 3/8, and that's going to fit right across this bottom strip. And then you're going to need two pieces that measure 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to go, one's going to go here on the front of the card, and the other 2 3/4 by 5 1/4 will go on the inside of your card. And then the last piece of white that you're going to need is to cover the front of your panel, and that measures 2 3/4 by 4. Now, all of these measurements will be available on my blog at BlessedByCards.com in a free PDF download. So again, those are the sheets, the white pieces that you'll need, and then whatever color cardstock you pick, make your 3 by 6 the same, out of the same color. And then you're going to want to embellish them. And so you're going to stamp your greeting on the end of this one. And you want to make sure that you stamp it off to the side, because this panel is going to come down and cover a portion of it. So you want to make sure you stamp your greeting off to the side. So I have one that's already done, and I stamped my greeting off to the side, and I adhered that panel. Now, then I put one of the panels on the top, and on that I stamped some of the flowers and the stems from the Flowering Rainbow set. And then on this piece of white that is going to adhere down to here, and I have my sticky strip tear and tape on the back. That's going to adhere to here and fold around. So if you line this up, and you can line it up so that there's a little bit of white showing, that's totally your preference. Put a little adhesive at the bottom here, because that's what's going to adhere down to the card. And you want to line that up. I lined it up just so there's a little smidge of white showing, but again, that's personal preference. So I just adhered that to that, and then when you flip it over, this piece is going to adhere down to here. So the tear and tape made it super easy, and then you just adhere it to the back, and that makes your faux step card. Super, super easy. Now, you want to embellish your front panel. So again, I already pre-stamped and cut out some of the Flowering Rain Boots, and I did the Flowering Rain Boots themselves and the tulips coming out of those boots. And I'm just going to adhere that to the top of this. And then I have another little flower pot and some flowers from that same bundle. And I'm just going to stick that right here next to the boot. And that is how you get that. It's a little crooked. So I'm going to pull that off. Trying not to ruin this, but it's a little bit crooked. There we go. Okay, so there is your faux step. And then on the inside, you're just going to put whatever greeting you want. That is our faux step card for today. Let me share with you a couple of other cards that I created using this same flowering rain boots. This bundle I paired with the greeting from, I think it's called Precious Moments, or Peaceful Moments is the stamp set right there. So I just basically did this for a card swap with my group, and this is polished pink. I added a strip of black, and then I cut out some of the dies and the stamps, and on the inside I put a little tiny flower on the inside. That was for my card swap. For this one, I used a piece of Misty Moonlight, and then I backed it with some gray granite, and I stamped the watering can in gray granite, and then some of the seed packets from the bundle, added a few of the flowers, and a sentiment. On the inside of this, I didn't put anything, but you're welcome to decorate the inside. And then the last card that I did is just a watering can in the seafoam green, the soft seafoam. And this is Highland Heather that I stamped the little daisies. I added a piece of white twine, and I cut the same colored cardstock and used the hammered metal embossing folder, and then the white is cut from the Stitched So Sweetly die, and then I just stamped and added. Now I did pop these up on dimensionals, so they're Stampin' Dimensionals to give it a little bit more pop on the card, and that was soft seafoam. So that's that one. Let me bring back in the one with the seed packets. This is the one I did for my card swap. And this is the one we did today for the faux stamp. Step it up and do it however you want. But these are wonderful cards that you can create using the Flowering Rain Boots bundle. So that's all I have today for my Make It Monday. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Hop on over to my blog at BlessedByCards.com, and this set is still available through the end of June. So until next time, be blessed.